It was a romp today at Wallace Wade. A great start to the season for the Blue Devils. A 45-0 win over crosstown rival NC Central. I'm here with Zac Elder. I'm Danny Nolan of DSB Sports. Zac, we talked about earlier this week how the offensive and defensive lines for both teams would come up huge. The running game for Duke may have been the difference in today's game.
Yeah, the biggest stat of the day, 257 to 81. That was the Blue Devils' yards on the ground, averaging over 5 yards a carry. Really working behind Dave Harding, their senior captain on the offensive line. Really just having their way with the Eagles' defense today.
And it wasn't just one in particular runner either. It was a running back by committee as well as the quarterbacks.
Dave Harding called their backs the stable. They've got 5 guys who can really get out there and make it happen, and they sure did tonight.
And on the flip side, the defensive end. There were players making plays that you had never even heard of for Duke. And it was big hit after big hit after big hit. They're getting behind the line at ease. And this is an offensive line we talked about, 315 pounds on average.
Well, Coach Cutt really used a lot of his defense today. First teams and second teams all the way through, fighting the heat and trying to get some of his younger players experience. And that experienced defensive line really had their way with a plus 300-pound Eagles offensive line all day.
Now, what stuck out to me today was actually the relationship between Anthony Boone and Jamison Crowder. From the very get-go, you could see that was the first target on every play. If he was open, he was getting the ball. And, of course, Jamison Crowder had that huge punt return. What did you see out of the two of them and Jamison Crowder specifically today?
Well, Crowder obviously showed his big playability. I mean, he's the spark plug for the Duke offense. He's the guy who really gets everything going. And up in the press box, hearing Boone to Crowder for first down is something that we're going to get used to this season.
Absolutely. So once again, a great start for Duke football this season. 45-0 over NC Central. Their next game will be at Memphis next weekend. Zac Elder, Danny Nolan, we'll see you guys later.